Okay, so I got tagged to do a music and film tag. So I'm gonna do this because, yeah. Alright, so let's get rolling. Okay. First part. The music tag. Favorite song to sing? Um, any anything from the Beatles, anything from Adele. What else did I put? Anything from Molotov Jukebox. Um, anything that has to do with Manchester United Football Club. I'll just sing anything on the radio. Just like singing. Favorite album of all time? This one. It's the original with the Beatles Parlophone vinyl. It's the first album of the Beatles from like 1963, so I love it. Least favorite band, group, artist? Bieber. Ending it there. I cannot stand Justin Bieber. I used to stand him when I was like 11 or 12. I don't know, we're the same age. Ew, I'm the same age as Bieber, that's disgusting. But, I don't know, young Bieber I could handle, I guess because I was a kid, but now I can't stand him. He can go away. Alright. Last song you heard. Manchester United songs. Glory, Glory, Man United medley, which is what's on right now. What song are you listening to now? Manchester United stuff. Oh, a nap. Favorite musical memory? When I recorded my first album back in September, so from September to December was probably the best thing in my life, and this came out of it. Danny Gabrielle, One Step at a Time, and it's the best thing in the world. Song lists include Hey Jude, Over the Rainbow, Edelweiss, Not Alone, and Let It Be. Not Alone being the one that Darren Criss wrote for the Harry Potter musicals. So basically all of them are covers, but I recorded it like semi-professionally, so it was the best thing in the world. That's my favorite musical memory. What are you listening to right now? Oh, I already said that. Manchester United stuff. Wow, I can't listen. I can't read. Favorite musical group, artist growing up? I've been a Beatles fan for as long as I can remember. So the Beatles, definitely. I used to like Shania Twain when I was younger. And Toby Keith. Not saying I don't like them now. I'm more like Beatles, Queen, any like oldies. I'm more an oldie listener. Older, I don't know. Ultimate supergroup. Band supergroup, who would be in it? Freddie Mercury. I would probably have him on like lead vocals or guitar or something. John Lennon. I'd also probably have him on vocals and guitar. No, wrong person. Ringo Starr. I would have him on drums. Probably those three. I know it's not a super group, but those three are really sticking out in my head right now. So yeah, those three. Um, greatest concert ever. The greatest concerts I've ever seen. Um, Rascal Flatts. First time in 2006. I was 12 or 12. I was 12. And then again, I saw them again in June of 2013. And they put on really good concerts, and it's just so much fun. And I don't know, I just had a blast. And also Ted Neely and the Little Big Band. Um, if you don't know who Ted Neely is, if you know Jesus Christ Superstar, the film 1976, he played Jesus. He still is playing it today as a 69-year-old man. Um, and I look up to him for that because that is fantastic. He's been in my life forever. So yeah, I saw him in actually a year ago, this Monday. So a year ago on the 17th, I saw them. But that's not the first time I saw Ted live because I saw him as Christ in a Jesus Christ Superstar play. And I met him twice. So I met him last year and then again when I saw the play when I was 12. So yeah, they're my two best concerts I've ever seen. And one musician I'd like back to life, probably John Lennon. John Lennon is just a legend. And I would love to just talk to him and want to know, like, how he started the Beatles, how he became a musician, even though it's, like, in books and stuff, but just his own point of view of it, and his own point of view of, like, the peace movement or whatever they did. I forget. It was in the 60s, the hippie movement. I don't know. And just, I don't know. I just want to meet John Lennon. Alright, that is part 1. Okay, here we go. Film and movie tag part 2. Okay. So part 2 is the film version. Alright. So, let's see. What films would you grab if you want to watch a tearjerker? I would grab Titanic. I would grab Luc Besson's The Lady. I would grab The Lion King or Beauty and the Beast. Even though Beauty and the Beast isn't really a tearjerker, it's just like that one little scene that makes me cry when they're in the ballroom and then Mrs. Potts starts singing Beauty and the Beast. The Last Song or The Christmas Shoes. Those are films that make me cry. There's more films, I just can't think of them. Of all the films you own, what is your favorite or favorite edition? That's really hard because I have a lot of favorites. I'm a movie buff, so I love movies. I love just everything about film and the film industry. My favorites though, favorite edition, I'd have to say I have the 45th anniversary of The Sound of Music. So like every year or every millennium, not millennium, but big numbers like 40, 50, 45. I'll get the editions. So the 50th for The Sound of Music is coming up. I'll get that. But yeah, so editions, that would be that. Favorite movie though, I would have to say definitely Beauty and the Beast or James and the Giant Peach or this little beauty right here, Mike Leigh's 1993 Naked. Such a great movie. I mean, I don't know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't know, I find it really good, so that's one of my favorite movies. And actually, another favorite movie of mine is also this movie. I love this movie. It's like, there's sad elements to it, but there's also funny moments to it, so yay. Funny thing is, David Thewlis hates this. I think he wrote it, directed it, and starred in it. But he hates it. I don't get why he hates it, but yeah, so anyway. I'm gonna go against my favorite actor and absolutely love his piece of work. What film character would you want as a best bud? definitely Remus Lupin. Like, who wouldn't want Mooney? A marauder, a prankster, a friend. Mooney's just, he's amazing. He's just, I don't know. I would want Mooney. Um, what films do you recommend? Alright, so I recommend this one, Cheeky. Um, it's about a father and son um, grieving for their wife and mother that they lost in a house fire, and the father goes to auditions for a game show called Cheeky. I don't know, it's funny in a way. So if you want a comedy slash sadness, watch this one, Cheeky. I'd also recommend this one, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. This is another one that actually makes me cry. I don't know. I'm a history buff, so this is like a history movie to me. And I'm also a Holocaust fanatic. That whole entire era just fascinates me. This is so good. It's from little boy's point of view of what his father does, and he befriends a Jew, and it's great. So this is another one that I'd recommend. Like I said, I'd also recommend this one, Make It. It's a really good one. And I'd recommend this baby, Divorcing Jack. Like Sally said in her video tag thing that I'm doing, that she made me do. It's black comedy. It's hilarious. And this guy right here, David Thewlis, he's kick-ass when it comes to an Irish accent. So if you want to see David Thewlis with an Irish accent, this baby right here, Divorcing Jack. What kind of movie life would you want to live? I don't know. I'd probably not the Hunger Games. I would not want to like be a part of that, because like you're basically dying. Probably maybe Harry Potter, even though a dark wizard's after you. But you get to use magic, and you get to learn about magic, and yeah. So yeah, that's it. End of part 2.